Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm doing a rundown of all of my favorite sweaters from Quince. Okay, so I did kind of like an in-depth fall, not in-depth, a fall favorites from Quince. I will throw that up in the cards where it's like rundown of like all of my favorite fall pieces, from pants to jackets to sweaters to shirts to all of the things. But I kind of wanted to do an in-depth rundown of my favorite sweaters currently from Quince, because I feel like sweaters are what made me fall in love with them. They're my first pieces that I ever picked up from them, and I just have so much love for Quince sweaters because I really feel like if you're trying to kind of invest in higher quality fabrics and just stuff like that, Quince is a really great affordable place to get cotton sweaters, cashmere sweaters that are gonna last you a really long time. And I feel like sweaters is an easy place to kind of pick as like an investment, because they're not, yes, there are some trendier styles that I'm going to show you, but for the most part, like, everyone needs good classic sweaters in different colors, and you'll have them for years to come. So I wanted to share with you my favorite styles. I'm also going to do my try on where I show you how they just look on the body plain, and then show you how I tend to like style them by like rolling up the sleeves, tucking them, so on and so forth. But I'm going to kind of show it differently on the body so that way you can see what the sweater will look like and then how I style it, because how I style it is different than how it looks right from the beginning, and I think that the website isn't always the best description of that as well. And then you can kind of see if you tend to tuck your sweaters or not, if these sweaters will work for you. So without further ado, let's jump in. I will also mention all of my sizing, and all the sweaters in order will be in the description box, as well as the YouTube shop button in order, so it's kind of easy for you to navigate. And I need these sweaters in like multiple colors. I will tell you some of them, and then I'll tell you why I don't have multiple colors in other, because I have others similar. But let's get started. Let's start with the first one. The first style I actually have two different colors in, and I absolutely love, and I'm thinking about getting another color in it as well. But this is the I'm not gonna say the name, okay? I'm just gonna show you what they are because I don't know the names of all of them. I know this is cashmere, Mongolian cashmere, but this is a size large. So these definitely fit more oversized. I get all of my sweaters pretty much in large to extra large, some mediums, which I will share with you, but for the most part, I like a more oversized look. And I feel like Quince has come out with more oversized looks from when I first started my journey with figuring out Quince. But I would still always size up. I just prefer that look. They have fitted sweaters, so if you prefer that look, which I will show you as well, but perfect black, like thick, bye. I will delete that. Arlo's home from school for fall break, and mom has to film really quick, so he's watching a show in the other room, He's probably gonna pop in a couple times and ask me why I look like a librarian. Anywho, love the neckline on this. Not too tight, but not too loose. It looks good with a white tee underneath. The sleeves, again, are just kind of straight, not like cinched or anything like that. Same thing with the bottom. It is all one length at the bottom. Perfect. This looks really cute with something like with a small like lace short underneath, with it completely untucked or tucked into jeans. Love this. Super soft, not itchy in the slightest. I will also tell you which ones are itchy and so on and so forth. This is not itchy. I don't have to wear something underneath this, but it's nice too if I want to wear something underneath it. I think I'm just gonna put these in a pile off to the side because I don't feel like hanging them all up. Okay, I did also get this in this is their brown. They have a couple of different colors of brown this season. This is more of like a heathered brown look. This I got in the medium size. This is the exact same style as the last one, but in a medium. I love this style of sweater so much. I just think it's absolutely perfect. Can be worn so many different ways, and I just absolutely love it. So again, I like to cuff my sleeves, but straight down at the bottom, this sort of like heathered brown. Great basic if you're looking for kind of a textured brown. And this is very like fuzzy. I don't know if you can tell. Again, not itchy in the slightest. Next up is this. I don't think they have this color right now, but if they don't have a color or don't have a sweater when I'm linking this, just check back, because honestly, they tend to restock colors, restock sweaters in entirety. Like, they just will take it off their site for a little while if they don't have it. And then if they do have it, you can always waitlist sometimes. And for the most part, they will tell you when you waitlist if this is actually coming back or it's not, which is insanely helpful. But 9 times out of 10, I join the waitlist and I get notified that it's come back in stock. There's like one thing that I haven't, it was like pillows or something, but love this green. But in general, love this style of cardigan. It's just a very basic slimline cardigan. This is also cashmere. This is in a size large. Love the shell buttons. I have washed this, so it does fit a little snugger now than before I got it, but I want this in the gray, I want this in black, and I want this in navy, like stat. They also have just some other really amazing colors, but this is something that, like, this style cardigan is kind of always in. It's such a good basic staple to have in your wardrobe. So finding colors that I like that I don't have. I have a navy one, but it's very, very oversized, and I have a red one, but I would love to get, and a gray. I would love to get more colors in this specific style. It is not itchy in the slightest. It's super, super soft, insanely warm, like hot almost, but I've worn this so much. It was in my favorites recently. It's great. I love this color green though. So unfortunately, I don't think they have that green right now, but again, check back and check other colors as well. This is a newer green color as well. This is the moss color. This is specifically their like polo styled sweater, and I got this in a medium, and I kind of wish that I got a large or even an extra large because I think it's pretty fitted. Again, this is cashmere. This, I would say, is not as soft as the other 2 cashmeres, a little more scratchier, but not itchy, okay? Just a little scratchier, not as soft as the other ones. But again, love this color. It's kind of a dark green with almost like a grayish tinge to it, but like this. Again, do wish I got it a little more oversized, but if you're looking for a fitted look, go true to size. I think I have one sweater in here that's a small. Yeah, besides that, they're all mediums and ups, but I do love this style. You can wear a t-shirt underneath it, a tank top underneath it. This polo style is really in for the season. And again, just really cute, really great style that I feel as though they just keep very classic looks, not like any of the bat sleeves or the raglan sleeve. They just do really great basic classics, which is 1000% my style. Okay, let's move along to, is that all my bat? No, that's not all my cashmere. I don't know, for some reason I put it in this order, and if I don't, I won't remember, so we're just continuing with this. This is their cotton sweater. I do want to say they are sold out of this, but they also have the men's version, but I just feel like I should honorably mention this because I still wear flag sweaters even if it's not 4th of July, okay? And I love this sweater, and it does come in and out of stock often, and it's so freaking affordable for the amazing quality. This is 100% organic cotton. The stars are stitched onto it. It's red, white, and blue, and like even the inner is like good. If you know, the inside of like embroidery can be a little janky, but this is so good. This is very similar to their like the fit of another style that I'm going to show you as well, but which is why I knew I needed this, because I love the fit of this. It's a little high-low. It has, I did get this in an extra large. So this is very, very oversized. You can tell in the sleeves, and that is something that is common, which is why I don't have an issue with it because I roll it. Love the neckline on this. Looks great with a tank top or a t-shirt tucked underneath it. Very slouchy, very big, very oversized, but also with this high-low slightly, I think it looks great untucked as well, personally, but that's that. Next up are these. These are a little bit different than the other ones. These are also their cotton sweaters, and I want to say they're out of stock of these, but also when I linked these, it could be completely in stock now. I never know, but always a good one. So this has a chunkier, thicker sweater collar, if you can tell, comparative to this one, which is a little more of like a flat lay. It's still got the ripples, but it's a wider neckline and a little less chunky, but I love this. This is in a size large. Love this gray, or love gray, girl, it's navy. This is very similar to a Jenny Kane sweater. A lot of their sweaters are really similar to Jenny Kane, and who in their right mind would spend $500 on a sweater? Like, couldn't be me. The quality of this is amazing. This is a very nice heavyweight. These remind me of the Gap 100% cotton sweaters, which I own the navy, the brown, and the green in, which is why you don't see them, those sort of colors in here, because I already own them in a different brand. Oh, I also own it in black as well. really good sweaters. Oh, do I own the brown? I think I do. I don't remember. Anyway, very similar in that sense if you're used to that sweater. Very heavy weighted, very thick woven knitting. Beautiful stripes. Love to tuck. This is a thicker, more like straight across, not high-low fit, but got it in navy, and then I also have it in the cream and white, which I think both of these are just great color basic staples. Again, you can tuck these in better than you can the high-low, in my opinion, but thick band at the bottom, thick neckline. These have been washed and worn for years now, and yeah, I should say every single sweater in this video has been washed and worn, if not once or twice, multiple times, because I've had them for so long. But also sweaters, you don't have to wash all the time. Like, I don't know, unless I get something on it, I don't always wash it all the time. It's not like straight up in my armpit. Plus, a lot of the times I will wear a t-shirt underneath, but great. This is even great in like the spring. Love this colorway. And I wanna say those are like $50. Like, absolutely incredible price for how, just like, once you feel it, you will understand the quality is there. Okay, this next sweater I just feel like is a good basic. It's just a little like V-neck. I want to say this isn't anything like crazy in terms of, it's cotton and then viscose and cashmere, so it's like a blend. But just very, very oversized, which is what I wanted. I got an XL in this. I would like to get a navy in this as well, and then see what other colors they have. I want to say they have this in the green, but I could be wrong. V-neck, really pretty. Just a great, like, very casual sort of like throw on sort of look. I don't know, I really like it. Very thin, very lightweight, not like the other sweaters I've just showed you, very flouncy. A great throw over the shoulder sort of sweater, a great throw on over like a workout set type of thing. Just a good basic V-neck, and I have a feeling V-necks are coming in. I feel like we're not seeing as many turtlenecks as we have in the past. We're seeing more mock necks, funnel necks, and I think we're gonna start to see V-necks resurge again, because I feel like they have not been as popular as like the crew necks. Okay, next up is probably my favorite style of 100% cotton sweater that they make. This is very similar again to the Gap one in the way that it, not really actually, it's different in their fit. I would get this in so many different colors, but I have some that are so similar that I just haven't pulled the trigger on. If they come out with more fun colors that I don't have in my wardrobe, I will definitely repeat. This is very similar to the American flag. Again, wider neck, not as thick up at the top as the striped one that I showed you. High-low. This is literal perfection. This is a size large. I would, like I said, I would get this in the green, I would get this in the navy, I would get this in the black if I didn't already own sweaters like this. I like that this does not need to be tucked in, which is really cool. It can be tucked in, but it's perfectly untuckable. Like, it just looks so good untucked, which is rare for me, and my millennial brain wants to tuck everything, but this is just perfection. I like the drop shoulder on this. I think that this is constructed really well. Much thinner knit compared to like, let's show you the difference between these. You can see how this is a much thicker knit, whereas this is a thinner knit. So good. Literally one of my favorite sweaters of all time. I think this oatmeal color goes with everything too. And it's one of those sweaters that as soon as it gets cold out, that is the sweater I'm reaching for. This sweater. I don't know if they're gonna bring this back, but I hope they do. And if they do, you do need to know about it, that it's that good. I believe this is the Yak sweater or something like that. I don't know. It's very similar to a Cezanne sweater that blew up everywhere last fall. Not Emile. I can't think of the name of it, but this is a little itchy, okay? I will say that. The other ones that I've mentioned, I haven't mentioned any other really itchy ones, but this one is a little itchy. It's very like fuzzy furry. It's softer on the inside, but it's still a little itchy. This is a more like open woven sort of cardigan with the buttons. The details on this are epic. I love the wide neckline of this. It's almost like a brown gray. It's got the ribbon detail to kind of like help with the buttons, since this is more of like a sweater that could tend to droop because it is a wider open knit. I love this. I got this in a size medium, I want to say. Yeah, medium. So if it comes back, run, don't walk. It's so good. I wish I grabbed every single color in it, but I only grabbed the gray, and it's still one of my all-time favorites. I love throwing that over the top of workout wear as well. Just a good one to keep in your car when it tends to get a little chillier. Okay, next up, probably arguably one of my favorite sweaters. I bought this twice because the first time I bought this, I dried it and shrunk it like crazy, and I still wear it. It almost looks like a mohair sweater now, whereas this is like a ribbed. I love this so much. Okay, so I would say it's almost a mix between the striped sweater and then the just organic cotton sweater in terms of thickness of the collar. Again, perfect with a t-shirt underneath. This is Mongolian cashmere, and this is a size large. I just loved the ribbed detail on this. Straight across at the bottom, no high-low. All these fibers are making my nosy itch, but I love this so much. I want this in the gray as well. I liked the ribbed detail a lot, okay? I like to have different textures in sweaters. I think it's fun, but I do have two of those, and the other one I kind of ruined, but I still wear. It's just a different look, if you know what I mean. This is more of like an oversized look, whereas the other one's a little more fitted now because I dried it on accident. Next up is I think they like became really viral for this sweater. This is very similar to the Jenny Kane sweater, and they have it in so many colors now. I would love the navy and the wine color, but this is just the cream. It's kind of like a fitted style sweater, like a very structured sweater that I like a lot. I love wearing this for like a nicer dinner. I feel like the sleeves are really pretty, very wide. I've worn this probably 3-4 times, and I have minimal peeling, and I say I only wore it recently, or not that many times, because it hasn't been that hot obviously now, and I got it towards the end of fall last year. But I love this, love the details of the sweater, the pocket. It's such a cute sweater. Now this is something that you could go very true to size with because it's meant to kind of like cinch you in slightly. But I feel like I was also very mindful of how it hit on my hips as well as where it puckers on my breasts. So I really liked the medium better than the small. And I also, yeah, the arms and whatnot. So got this in a size medium. Okay, 3 sweaters left. Thanks for hanging in there. I know this is a long one, but I feel as though Quince sweaters are the best sweaters. So it's worth taking the time to explain it to you guys. So this is their fisherman cotton sweater, I believe. This was one of the first sweater styles that I tried. This is like a stiff, thick cotton, like not soft, very thick, but very nice. I love this. I got this in a size large as well. I have dried this, so it shrunk a lot, but it's one of those really large open weaves that you can kind of stretch. This is very similar in terms of the style of this sweater. I would say it's a little more shrunken, but that might be because I dried it. So same color line, very, very cute, very thick, open, like ribbed weave, but this is in their like cream color, which I think you can't go wrong with having a creamy white sweater like this. It's good. And yeah, like I probably would get an extra large if I were to get more in it, but the large fits very nicely as well. Okay, this I want to say is like one of their most popular styles, and I like it. I just prefer more oversized, as you can tell by all the sweaters in this video. But I think a good fitted sweater is also really nice and really chic, especially if you wear office wear or wear more like, I don't know, fitted looks. I feel like this is great, and I would love to get this in more colors. I got this in a size small. This fits true to size. It's snug, but it's really cute, and it's just a great like layering sweater. It's a great like, instead of a long sleeve, wear this, and this caramel color is really pretty. And then last but not least is also, this is one I've had in my collection for a really long time. This is a boat neck style, like rolled collar in a size large. Love this, again, the brown. This is very like an open weave. You can tell sort of, well, maybe you can't tell from that side. Sweater, very like light and flouncy. But so pretty. Again, love the color of this. I like a lot of browns and neutrals, if you can't tell. But that also was because when I was buying their sweaters, that's pretty much all the colors that they had. Now they're coming out with a lot more different colors, which I would love to pick up. I also used to have one of their zip ones, but I left it somewhere. I just ordered a new one in brown. Shocking. Are we shocked? No. And I just bought one of their new funnel ones, but I haven't gotten them in yet. I'll do a Quince haul soon. But that is all my rundown of my favorite sweaters. If there's a specific sweater that you would like me to kind of see on, let me know. I can pick it up in my next Quince order because I'm constantly ordering from them, okay? And there are very few times that I get something that I don't love. I'm actually expecting an order today of coasters for my dining room. Anyway. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will have all of the links in the description box or the YouTube shop button, whichever one you prefer. But I absolutely cannot say enough good things about Quince. I love their quality. I love their styles. I love pretty much everything. So I love you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one very, very soon.